All right, welcome to halftime of our first game. And I'm Maureen Brennan. Maureen, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Dale. Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's start here. We're on the High Goal Committee, and right now the High Goal is going on. Let's tell me what's going on with the chairman of the High Goal Committee.
Well, we again are pleased with the number of teams here at not just IPC, but over at Grand Champions for the whole season. And what I have observed this year is the number of outstanding teams, I think, has increased. And that's, any game, anyone can win. So that's really an exciting movement, I guess. And as far as the High Goal Committee goes, we are basically working this winter, on really current events, meaning some of these rules that you might have been noticed that we're playing where the ball goes out of bounds, the other team gets it. That is, everyone's really happy with that rule, and maybe we're tweaking it here and there. But the High Goal Committee is very instrumental in working with the Umpire LLC to talk about and discuss some of these rules that we're implementing or going to. And in addition, right now, we're putting a committee together to work on tournament formats, which I think will be a service for the whole USPA, actually. We want to put some templates
down, right?
Yeah, some templates together for everyone to use that make most sense for numbers of teams in a tournament and so on. So we're about to start working on that. And like I said, it should help everyone. And that's sort of what we're actively doing right now.
Cool. I love the new rule change. Just get there and get on the Facebook, get in the conversation about it. Where Maureen bring about. Remember, the main one is when the ball goes out of bounds. All right, let's talk women's polo. We had women's polo on the USPA Polo Network this summer. We had the Arena Open, and then we had, and you were up there, a part of that, and then we had the Open in Houston. And I'm going to say right now, women's polo is here to stay.
Yeah, you're right, Dale. It's here to stay. Women's polo in general is expanding internationally. So not just in this country. I know, actually, in fact, this summer we have another new high goal tournament. It's 16 to 20 in Newport.
Oh, cool.
Yep, it's the Women's East Coast Open. I'm pretty sure that's the correct name. I hope I got it right.
Mm-hmm.
So the the Polo Network, USPA Polo Network, was back in Houston for the Women's Open, and I know a lot of people were very happy because I think we skipped 1 year, and a lot of people were very happy to have that back to view. I think in general the live streaming is amazing because we can be anywhere and support our teams and see what's going on. And I know the teams were strong, and there were some very good games in that tournament.
Yeah, awesome poll. I loved it. We had the camera crews out. I did it from here, but I love doing the indoor, and we have some young talent. Yeah. Oh my! It's amazing, some of the young talent.
Actually, the Women's Arena Open had 4 very good teams in the open level and the handicap. And you're right, there were young girls, teenage, on all the teams, and they were a lot to deal with. I got to tell you, really talented, organized, and I think that's part of the difference. Women are getting more organized as teams and their horses and coaches. Right. Each team had a coach.
Oh, yeah,
so the whole organization has improved, and I think that improves all our polo.
Yeah, and so that's a big hats off to the II programs, and I guess intercollegiate, because a lot of them played in high school and in the colleges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the girls that we're talking about here that are really tough to deal with on the field, but very impressive. I was happy to be part of it. UVA did a great job, and I'm glad their outdoor arena is awesome to play in. It's big. It really allows for, I'd say, better arena polo. So.
Yeah, that looked like a fun place to play polo. I've never been to UVA before because off there at the UVA and their coaches there. And yeah, like you said, it's fun to see them organized with the coach. I think Roberto Gonzalez coached one of the teams, I know.
Yes, in Houston he did, and I'm sorry, I can't speak to all of them because I was actually in Argentina getting ready for the Argentine Women's Open, which, again, another huge development. Those teams were, again, strong, outstanding, so well organized. And I'd say, again, that's a big difference for women's polo now.
Right, so they went from the U.S. Open, I think a lot of them, right, they played here in the U.S. Open in Houston, and then they went down to Argentina and played in the Open down there?
Yes, there was an All-American women's team in the Argentine Women's Open, so some of those players went from one to the other directly, and then there was another team with myself and another American, Julia Smith, so there was big American representation there.
Julia, man. It was a lot of fun. All right, here, Maureen Brennan, U.S. Open winner yourself in the women's, and play in all-stop. Can I ask you what's the most fun for you? Is that out of line? Because I know you play in all polo, you play in the logo and the high goal, and then you also play in the ladies. What's the difference?
I enjoy the highest level I can possibly play. Okay. So right now I'm able to play in the 20 here at IPC, and that, to me, being on the field with these guys, whether I'm playing with them or against some of the best in the world, that helps me with all my other polo.
Right.
So, but I love it all. And the horses.
All right. Oh, no, the horses. I got to tell you one of the things, to give a little pat on the back to your horses. When I umpired, we always fought for your horses who were going to ride, because your younger horses, or your breeding, or your operation's amazing.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I'm not alone. We know it's the horses. They make this game for us, and they're amazing athletes.
All right.
But thank you.
Maureen Brennan, breath of fresh air, talking about the ladies polo. I'm so into it. Now keep an eye out for any of the ladies polo. And any last words you'd like to say to the USPA Polo Network?
Just good luck to everyone. Enjoy your polo. Enjoy it.
All right. We love the polo. Thank you, Maureen. And let's get back for our second half here, GSA and Postage Stamp Farms.